Classy! Sensory play! Oh, Sara!
Hey there friends, how are you today? Great! My name is Sara and I'm so excited to do this craft with you today. Today we're learning about doctors and nurses. So we're going to learn about our bodies a little bit more, about our skeleton, our bones inside. So you will need a few things for class today. You'll need a piece of paper, some rice. So I put mine in a little container so that it's easy to use. So maybe put yours in a little bowl. So just some rice. Perfect. You'll need some Q-tips. So again, I put mine in a little dish so it's easy to use. And then your markers, pencil crayons, or crayons. Oh, and maybe a pair of scissors. You might not need them today though. Perfect. Can you go grab those things? I'll sing the ABCs while we wait. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, please make crafts with me. Amazing. Oh, you might still need a minute. So remember, paper, rice, Q-tips, something to draw with, something colorful, and maybe a pair of scissors. Perfect. Let's sing another song. How about Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are? Tall as a mountain, deep as the sea, strong as the wind, and tall as a tree. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are? Amazing. I hope you were able to grab everything. You'll see why we need all of these things in a minute. So, first things first, we're going to draw ourselves on this paper. So, I'm going to use black because I think that it's easy to outline things with black, but you use whatever color you want. You'll need to make a head. Perfect. And then notice what you're wearing today. So I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt and green pants. So in between my head and my shirt though is my neck. Perfect. Then I'm going to draw my t-shirt. And my pants. I'm not the very best at drawing, but that works for today. Perfect. So it's starting to look a little bit like me. I'm going to put some feet on me. So I'm going to draw. How many toes do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each foot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then hands have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on them as well. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at this hand compared to this hand. Oh, that's okay. It'll be silly. Okay, well this looks like a person, but it doesn't quite look like me yet. I'm going to have to give it some hair. I'll let it be a little bit wavy. Perfect. And I have, what else do we have? What's on our face? Our 2 eyes. I have blue eyes, so I'm going to draw 2 blue circles. I have a nose, and so do you. And we have one mouth. I'm gonna make that one red. Perfect. And oh, I forgot about our ears. I forgot about those when we did our lions the other day too. Okay, so our drawing might look something like this. I look like I'm bald in this one. Maybe I should put the hair a little bit more on my head. Maybe like that. That looks a little bit more like me, right? Perfect. Okay, let's see what colors we're wearing today so we can color in our clothes. So, I'm wearing a green shirt. No. A blue shirt. No. A black shirt. So I'm going to color my shirt black. And the reason why we're coloring in the clothing that we're wearing is because when we go to show our bones and where they are in our bodies, it will be easier to see on our white piece of paper. It'll be easier to see our Q-tips on our white piece of paper, right? Okay. And my pants are red, yellow, green. So I'll give myself green pants. Perfect. Okay, so just make sure that your portrait is colored in so we'll be able to see the colors of the bones. And if you're wearing a white t-shirt or white pants today, can you pick a different color to color in? Perfect. All right, my friends. We're going to start way at the bottom where our feet are. And you know what? This might be difficult to see the rice, depending on if you have white or brown rice. It might be difficult to see where our skin is. So I'm going to color myself, I'm going to color myself blue. Nope, because my eyes are blue. I'm going to color myself green, a light green. So wherever there's skin, can you color that in one color too? So your feet all look like Shrek. Your neck, your face. Because we can really color them whatever color we want. This is our picture. Our ears, our hands. Perfect. I'm all ready for Halloween now in my picture. Have you seen Shrek? I think I would blend right in. Perfect. Okay. Because sometimes we don't have the color of our skin. I don't have it here with me, so I'll just use whatever color. Perfect. We're going to start at the bottom where our feet are. So I want you to think about the bones in your foot. Can you feel them? Can you squeeze your foot, find your toes, find your feet? And then I want you to feel how big the bone is in your leg. This is our shin bones. There's actually two there. But this bone in my shin is a lot bigger than the bones in my feet. So that's what the rice and the Q-tips are. The rice are little bones in our body, and the Q-tips are big bones in our body. So for our feet, I'm going to take some pieces of rice, and that's how I'm going to put some bones in my feet. Can you put one piece of rice for each toe? It will be hard to show this. I'll show you at the end, because if I pick it up, they'll all fall off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And if you feel you have your toes, but you also have more bones here in your foot too. So let's put a couple pieces of rice there to be the rest of our foot. Let's put 3. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other foot. And this takes a little bit of focus and a little bit of concentration because those little pieces of rice move on us, don't they? But that's okay, because we're just having fun. Okay, so I have all the bones in my foot and all the bones in my toes. Perfect. Okay, now we'll keep moving up. These are called our shins, right? So let's see if we can get some Q-tips and put them inside of the legs. They might be a little bit long, so if they feel a little long, get out your scissors and cut your Q-tip in half. Woo! Mine went flying and took out some of my toe bones. So silly. Here we go. So now I have a shin bone, and this part of my leg is called our thigh. It's our femur bone or our thigh bone. So we'll put our 2 leg bones there. I'm gonna cut this one in half so that I can get 2 leg bones on that side too. Then we have this big, long spine of ours that comes all the way up to our neck and connects with our skull or with our head. And it's actually a bunch of little bones, but they're all fused together. So we're going to use one big Q-tip for that, and we're going to put it right down the middle of our body because that's where our neck and our spine runs. Our spine is in our back, but then there's these things in the front. They're called our ribs or our rib cage. And they're a little bit smaller than our spine. So just like our leg bones, can you take a Q-tip and cut it in half? And we do have lots of rib bones, but we might not have enough space on our page. So let's do 3 sets of rib bones. So that's 6 rib bones in total, 3 on each side. Perfect. You might have to cut them so they fit in your body, because mine aren't fitting in my body. Perfect, that's better. So I'm gonna cut all of mine a little bit smaller so that they fit in my body. Perfect. So we've got our feet and our toes. We've got our legs. Now our spine and our ribs. Okay. Then we've got our arm bones. Yeah, we have our upper arm bone and our forearm bones. There's actually 2 bones in there too. So you're going to take your handy Q-tips, and do you think that 1 Q-tip should be each of these bones, or should we cut it in half? Because on my picture, I don't think I can fit 2 Q-tips, 1 for each bone. So can you cut your Q-tip in half again? 1 for our upper arm and 1 for our forearm. Perfect. Do that for both arms. Great. And you could always glue these down if you wanted. That would be fun. But for today, we're not going to glue them right now. But you could do it after. And then we've got our hands. Can you feel your hands? Feel all those tiny little bones. There's lots in there. We've got our finger and thumb bones. And then we've got all these tiny little bones, in our hands too. So that means we should use some rice. You're right, some little bones. So put 1 for each finger. My nails are getting too long to pick up this rice. 2, 3. How many fingers do we have? 1? No? 2? We must have 3. 4? 5. 5 with our thumb, you're right. Perfect. Okay, and then I'll do the other hand. So be sure to put 1 for each finger and thumb, but also put some more inside the hand. Maybe 2 or 3. Perfect. Awesome. Oh, I lost a piece of rice there. All right, so mine is looking pretty done. I've got lots of little bones in my body. We do have a lot of bones in our body, so many. I actually don't know exactly how many, but we have many, many, many bones in our body. Okay, I'd love to show you, and I'd love to see yours, but don't pick it up because it'll all fall off. I'll have to see it another time. So here, I'm just going to move the camera so you can see it. Perfect. So friends, this is what I made today. That's me, and those are the bones inside my body. You can see my toes and my feet, my leg bones, my spine and my ribs, my arms and my hands and fingers. Amazing. I'd love to see yours, but I don't want them to fall off. So I'll just trust that you did an amazing job. Thanks so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.